Good afternoon and welcome to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee, home of Nashville Superspeedway and the Ally 400. This year, for the first time, it's officially a night race. Well, technically we're actually in Lebanon, Tennessee, about an hour outside of Nashville, but it's great to be back. This is the third annual Ally 400. It's my third time visiting. I traveled all the way from Houston, Texas. I last filmed here at Nashville in 2021. It was the inaugural Ally 400. NASCAR, looking to solidify their presence in Nashville, Tennessee, brought the NASCAR Cup Series here for the first time ever. I documented it right here on this channel. You can click the link right here to check that video out, a little blast from the recent past. I figured we were due for an update video. I'm gonna wander around the fan zone this afternoon. It's hot, it's humid, but there's a lot going on, like the Gibson Ultimate Guitar Experience. I mean, we are in Nashville after all. Gonna step away from the chaos for a few moments because Bob Pockris, Jeff Gluck do their weekly tweet up. Might just be Bob this week, but figured I'd stop by. It's right here, right across the street. The Iceberg, Jarrett Lundberg. I thought that was an Iceberg Polo, and then I see it's a Chicagoland.
Keeping the track alive, keeping the dream alive.
Oh gosh, half the internet is here. Darian, you're wearing the wrong shirt, wrong SMI track.
Yeah, I got a Fairgrounds one, so I probably should have worn that.
I don't know, is this like, are they rivals?
No, they wouldn't. No, they're not rivals and stuff. I think they support each other from afar, but obviously, good. Working at the Fairgrounds, I would love to see them back on the NASCAR schedule someday. So.
Agree. Bernard Pollard, hey, I remember his Houston Texans days. Alex Bowman up there as well. Driver appearances left and right. Big crowd here around the Cheddar's display. That tells me one thing, Kyle Busch will be here soon. Daytona 500 champ Ricky Stenhouse Jr. with a show car. We finally gotten to the point where all the show cars are actual next-gen chassis. I remember 2022, most of last year. Last year they put a next-gen paint scheme on clearly a Gen 6 body and it just didn't work. What is this line here for? Oh my gosh, wait, it's him. Ross Chastain, the Melon Man himself. Taking pictures, signing autographs in front of the Use Your Melon show car. Chevrolet has their typical display. Man, at Darlington, I think they had the Garage 56 Le Mans entry. They don't have that anymore. I guess that's probably in a museum. I don't know, getting suited up to go to a museum, maybe the NASCAR Hall of Fame at some point. I'll insert right here some of the Garage 56 photos I took at Darlington a couple months ago. Pardon me if I gloss over some of the traveling team and driver merchandise haulers. Items don't change too much from week to week mid-season. If you want to go back and check out my Daytona 500 vlog from February, I'll put that link up here. We talk a little more about the merch haulers there. Although it is still interesting to see which teams share merch haulers, like Junior Motorsports and Legacy Motor Club are sharing this space. Roll toss, is that what I think it is? Oh my gosh, you actually throw pieces of bread. Hopefully the wind doesn't take my shot. Oh, close call. All right, this is it. I feel it. This is the bun. That was worse. I got in the little small trough, I guess. Hey, all right, I need it. I need it. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
My cornhole skills, or that's not even cornhole, that's cornbread. No, I don't know what that was. Not up to snuff. I love this cowboy hat look for Noah Gregson. Is that a Nashville exclusive? I appreciate it, thank you. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, need that little midday pick-me-up. Oh, that's nice, that good. I'm not just saying that because Black Rifle Coffee has sponsored episodes of my show in the past. That actually tastes good. They've got axe throwing. Oh, they put a little muscle on that one. This line is to test your skills on the back of a mechanical bull. Step aside, Truex, trying to see a Tyler Reddick.
The TV announcers really had your back on that one. Man, the skill of that guy, and you're like, I just got lucky.
I think I got lucky.
Geico in the fast lane. I have legit never seen this. A Geico Premier Partner fan experience. It's in a big tent next to an old, I don't know, what is this, 2008? I see those COT wings. Mural, very interesting. Let's see what's inside. Oh, it's a Todd Gilliland.
Some parts it's actually surprisingly wide, and then other parts it's as narrow as you actually need it. So there's some huge wrecks and big pile-ups, that's for sure.
I think Todd was talking about what to expect at Chicago. Blind corners, big crashes, oh gosh. Geico has like a timeline of their history in the sport, including, is this Max Pappas? I love it. R.I.P. Germain Racing. Sad times. This is an awesome race car they have in here behind Todd Gilliland where he's sitting. This is from 1975. the number 75 car, NASCAR 75th anniversary. This is awesome to see. Next to the Geico tent, I guess, is the Ford stage where Chase Briscoe is currently answering fan questions. Oh, they got Rocket League set up. Oh, we're doing this.
Easy mode?
I'm gonna pretend it was on hard, but we know it wasn't. I hope the wind isn't too bad, but some neat show cars are on display here in front of the spiked coolers display. Classic Jeff Gordon DuPont. Lowe's red, white, and blue. I'm standing in the background of this guy's photo. Oh my, okay, gonna to pretend I'm not doing anything. Up, hello. Take a look at that old Gen 5 splitter. Look at a side by side of the Gen 4 versus the car of tomorrow. Look at the splitter difference. Obviously there are more differences than just the splitter, but here's a next gen. While we're talking about splitters, take a look at the next gen for comparison. Jared, I want you to tell the people at home the observation you just told me.
There's a lot more drivers that are actually doing stuff with the fans out in the fan zone today, than I've probably seen in a couple of years, since probably pre-2020. So I'm impressed. Good job, Nashville.
If you come to a race, you should have a great chance to see, maybe even meet your favorite driver, even if it's just like a fist bump. And I think Nashville seems to be doing a good job of that, at least this week.
I mean, in the span of 30 minutes, I think we saw 8 or 9, maybe 10 drivers. And it was honestly impressive.
And we didn't even wait around for Kyle Busch, but he was about to come out too. So. And we just missed Carl Edwards. So, I mean, even retired, right? Kyle Petty was on the stage.
And I looked at the sign from yesterday and from Friday, and there were even more drivers from Xfinity and trucks. So they did a really good job of bringing people out this weekend.
We are now inside of Nashville Superspeedway. Just walked through that tunnel off in the distance. They do have trams taking fans to and from the fan zone, the midway. Some of the areas we're walking towards now do require either a special ticket, like an infield pass, or a VIP hot pass, garage pass, which typically those you can only get if you know a sponsor, know a driver, know a team, have the right connections. I don't typically show the Cup Series garage too often because, again, the average fan really can't get in here without, a hot pass, a VIP pass, by knowing the right people. Some tracks, I guess, offer like a garage tour, maybe. I made an exception this time and took you guys in here because I've never seen this before. Trackhouse has live music outside of their two haulers. Trackhouse is constantly trying to level up, upgrade their garage experience, but this is a new high. This is such a clever idea for Nashville, of course. I don't know, I just wanted to show this to you guys because I've never seen it before. You never know who you're gonna see here in the garage. Can I get a boogity, 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 amen? I don't say it with quite the same oomph that he does. Peeking inside the garage stalls themselves, looking awfully empty, which means we should head out to the grid and see the cars on full display. But first, on our way there, we gotta stop by Victory Lane. The gate's open. I don't think I should go in here though, but here's a look at the Ally 400 Victory Lane attached to the back of the media center. Pretty cool. As you can see, we're now walking out onto pit road. I'm not exactly sure what ticket you need to get out here, if you can buy an infield or a pre-race pass. It looks like you can also get onto the front stretch via the grandstands. I wanted to give you all a panoramic view here of the front straightaway. You can see how the cars are lined up, but I think you can see they're all still covered, as if there's an impending rainstorm. Not until later tonight, guys. Not until much, much later tonight. But if I keep panning, the pre-race concert just wrapped up, so the crowd's beginning to disperse, but you can see the banked front straightaway. Fans are signing the start-finish line. The sun is setting behind the main grandstands. Again, I think this is a separate pre-race ticket, or if you have a VIP garage pass, you can probably get out here as well. You can get in from the entryways through the grandstands, or like we came the hard way through the infield, through the garage. It is kind of interesting. Most tracks in NASCAR are made up of some sort of asphalt, but Nashville Superspeedway, Dover Motor Speedway, the corners at Martinsville, I think Bristol as well, are some of the tracks made up of concrete. And you can really see the difference. I don't know if it shows up well on camera, but you can see also obviously the tire marks from guys spinning out, doing burnouts. There were a lot of wrecks in the Xfinity race yesterday, but you can really tell it's a different color. a different texture. Just walking on it feels different than when I've walked on, other tracks like Texas Motor Speedway or Daytona. You also notice the iconic Speedway Motorsports logo. Last year, Nashville Superspeedway was bought by Speedway Motorsports. So both Dover and Nashville are now under the SMI umbrella. You can actually see right here, I think, maybe I'm wrong, but if the light hits it right, you can see how they've maybe repainted parts of the wall since yesterday. We are about an hour away from green flag. They moved everything up about 15 minutes out of fear of the weather not cooperating with us later tonight. So let's see if we can get in position to see some driver intros, which I think will happen over there, probably on that Ally stage. Again, sorry about the wind. I'm filming this actually on my phone, which I haven't filmed a vlog on my phone in years. I hope the quality's okay. Fingers crossed. I'll know in a few hours when I go to edit. Oh, here comes trouble. I just can't get rid of these guys.
Behind you. What are you doing? Top or bottom? What are you choosing? What is your choice?
Inside lane, because I'd rather clean someone else out than get cleaned out. You know what I'm saying?
You going Austin Hill time?
I'm going full Austin Hill today, buddy boy.
From Dawsonville, Georgia, the defending winner of the Ally 400, Chase Elliott. Kevin Harvick. Ross Chastain.
Got a peek at driver intros. Fans are heading up to the grandstands now to fill out the remaining seats, but let's go take a quick peek at the grid before opening ceremonies begin. The dust of pre-race ceremonies is settling. Look at that packed full Nashville crowd. Sponsors, families, fans being cleared from the grid. 400 miles on deck. Nashville race in the books. Thank you all so much for following along. Interesting to see what changed from 2021 to 2023. I think they have one more year on their original contract they signed with NASCAR, so Nashville Superspeedway will be back next year. I'll probably be back. You'll probably be coming with me, but thanks for tuning in this year. Hope you enjoyed.